Hey, I am Hugh. I am a kickboxing instructor at NXG Combat Sports. I teach adult and kid kickboxing classes, and I'm going to show you how to get your kicks as high as I just did. Obviously, I'm not going to show you how to do a fake tornado to spinning heel hook kick just yet, but I am going to show you the schematics and the basics that will lead you up into those more advanced kicks. And I'm going to be going over the side kick, and I'm going to be going over the roundhouse kick today. More specifically, I'm going to show you how to get them up high. And a lot of people think when it comes to these types of kicks, it's all about stretching. That's just not true. I've seen plenty of people who can touch their toes, who can get in a butterfly squat, and they can go all the way down. I've seen plenty of people who can do that. And their kicks look like this. Sometimes I kick my balls, man, because I can't even get it up high. The reason why you cannot get your kicks up high is because you lack strength and balance in your legs. And it comes from stabilizer muscles that you need to acquire to be able to kick way up high to the head. How do you acquire these stabilizer muscles? One, it's not by going to the Y, going to your Planet Fitness and just drilling squats and hack squats and all this, because yes, that's good for your overall health, but that's not going to be good. It's going to be good, but it's not going to be good towards having control and more balance in your feet and in your legs to be able to do higher kicks. So what is needed to do head kicks, do high kicks, do flashy kicks? The main thing, yes, there is a degree of flexibility that you need to have, but most people already have that degree of flexibility. But most people are lacking in strength in their stabilizer muscles. The way you train those muscles is by, one, understanding the mechanics of the move you're trying to do, right? You need to know exactly how it is you're going to throw the kick and all the little steps that are needed to finish out the movement. And then you need to do them repeatedly so that it stabilizes your muscle, and eventually you can get higher, and have more control, more power, more precision, and more strength in your kicks. And it's more reliable and it's faster, and there's a billion other things, and it all comes down to just doing it again and again and again. So I'm going to show you exactly the steps that you need to do to be able to be good at these kicks. So first and foremost, let's go over to the side kick, right? The side kick composes of 4 main steps, right? We're going to lift our leg, going to pivot our other leg so that this is what it looks like. I can elevate, I could de-elevate, whatever. And from here, all I gotta do is extend. Then I put it back down. Those are the 4 main steps, right? Up, pivot, out, down, in and down, right? And all you wanna do to build those stabilizer muscles is, let's say, for example, you can only do the movements and touch right there, right? You can only do all the movements and end up touching right there. You can't go any higher. Well, that's okay. What you're going to do is you're going to start on the first step, and you're going to do that and hold that until you reach and have good enough balance for at least 10 to 30 seconds, right? Be able to do it comfortably, right? Then once you're good at that, you move on to the next thing where you pivot. And then you have to be able to be good at this for 10 to 30 seconds. And then once you're good with that, now you need to try raising it up more. And once you're okay with that, this is when you extend. And then you try to get good at that for 10 to 30 seconds. And then you retract, and then you just start over and over again. You keep doing that, and eventually you will be able to gain elevation. It's not as hard as most people think. It's not fancy, it's simple, but it works and it's basic. That's all that you need to do to get a good side kick and to be able to get it up high. It builds the stabilizer muscles in the butt, in the quads, in the thighs, in the calves, in the feet as well. Or in this feet, right? The feet that's on the floor and stabilizing the rest of your body, right? That is how you get a good side kick, by going through all the 4 steps, right? Again, up, pivot, try to practice raising and unraising and de-elevating, whatever, and then pushing out, going back in, right? So with me, up, pivot, out, in, down, right? Now what about a roundhouse? How do you throw a roundhouse so that you can get up high, bow, and land head kicks? The key is the same with side kicks. We got to go over all the steps that you need to know to get up high, right? So with a roundhouse, we're going to, here, I'll do it on this leg. We're going to pick up this leg, so the leg that's in your back, or yeah, the leg that's in the back. You want to pick it up, be able to balance on it, right? And then again, you want to pivot. And from here, instead of extending out like a sidekick, we're going to just touch the bag. Or if you don't have a bag, just flick it out, right? And it's the same motion. Up, touch, place, down, right? And again, the same principles apply. If you're struggling with the balance part, hold it and practice it for 10 to 30, or practice it until you can hold it for 10 to 30 seconds, right? Then you feel good with this, move on to the next one. Practice elevation, right? And once you feel good at, let's say, hip height, then throw it at hip height. Once you feel good at raising it all the way up high, throw it up high. And obviously, when you throw the kick for real, you're not gonna boom, because that has no power. If you throw it for real, you're going to be doing all of that motion smoothly, so it's gonna look like this. Or up high, right? That's what it's gonna look like. But to get there, you need to first do all the micro steps to eventually lead up into that big motion. A lot of people skip all the slow parts because they want to do it fast, want to do it powerfully. But to be able to reach quickness and speed and powerfulness, you need to do it slow and concise and methodically. Once you can do that, you will be able to unlock more strength, more power, more precision, more accuracy, more everything in your kick. And you'll have more control over where your kick goes and where it lands. Man, I'm sweating today. It is humid, guys. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys have any notes from this video, make sure you leave them down in the comments below. I love people who take notes because it's just a good hobby. It's a good habit to learn and memorize everything you do. And if you guys really like this video, make sure you guys go to my Instagram down in the description below. Drop me a follow, send me a DM, whatever it is. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Peace.